Good morning and welcome to the bridge for another episode of Keeping Up with the Canalmen. I'm your host Jake and I'm here with co-host JT. And we're slowly getting back into things after the holiday break. And JT, why don't you kick it off?
Over the break, we had whole 3 games for our Bourne hockey team here. They started the break off with a game against ORR at Tabor. It's a hard-fought, gritty game. You know, ORR is a good team, but Bourne was able to show out 2-0. Cole Thomas and Jake Roux had a goal, assisted both by Mateo with a hard pass from the point. Do you have anything specific to say about that game?
I mean, yeah, both goals were really gritty. Cole had a nice rebound shot, and then Mateo basically carried my goal. I mean, he shot that, went off the foot and in. It's all Mateo right there.
And then they also played South Shore Vogue Tech at home. Close loss in OT, 2-1. James Kroll, assisted by Caleb Keene. He had a nice goal off a good offensive break.
Yeah, it was definitely a hard-fought game. I mean, South Shore is a pretty good team. It stinks because that's the second time we've played them, the second time we lost to them. But, yeah, they're a good team. It was a really gritty game.
And to finish the break off, New Year's Day game at Rockland. It was a 5-2 victory for Bourne. James Kroll had 2 goals. Caleb Keene, Charlie Seitz had 2 goals, his first career goal, and Cole Thomas had 1 goal. James also had an assist and Cole and Landon had 3 assists, and Ronan Kelly and James Kirby also had 1 assist.
Yeah, no, that was a really good game. We came into that game and we fought hard. We really showed out. We had 4 goals in the first period, so it was 4-0 at the end of the first. And things just kind of played out from there. And that's how we got the win. And now on to boys basketball. Over break, boys basketball went 3-0. They beat Fairhaven. Nate dropped 27 points. It was a very defensive battle. It was a very low-scoring game. It was 45-34. And then they took it on to West Bridgewater, 74-52. Mike had 29, Nate had 18, Emery had 17, Foxy had 9, and that was the home opener. It was a complete win all around. Everyone contributed.
Yeah, that was a very dominant win from Bourne there. They were beating West Bridgewater at every point on the court.
Yeah, they're definitely outplaying them. And now on to Nantucket. They beat Nantucket 56-40. Mike dropped 29, Nate dropped 17, and James Moran Rose had his first varsity points.
Yeah, it's definitely tough to go all the way to Nantucket, big ferry trip, and it's quite a long journey to play in their house and still come out early in the season and show them that Bourne is still here. It's good, impressive.
Yeah. Now into girls basketball. Girls basketball also went 3-0. They beat West Bridgewater 53-23. Kinley Wenzel had 27, and it was a very well-coached win and very high energy.
Yeah.
And then they also beat Seekonk 53-33. Paige Mita dropped 15. Kaylee Gilman was...
she had her first varsity points, so wow. Good for her.
Yeah. And it was a very tough win, very relentless, well-coached win. And then they also beat New Bedford 44-41. It's a tough win. Paige Mita dropped 23. Nola Timo dropped 10.
Yeah, that was definitely a good, I say gritty a lot, but that was a gritty win. They just held it out against a really good New Bedford team, and luckily we were able to bring it home at home.
Yeah, I mean, 3 points is not a lot of breathing space.
No, certainly not.
Close game.
Also coming up this week, Thursday into Friday, we have first round of DECA competition at districts. We have 68 kids from Bourne attending, an increase from only 13 last year. And when they go to a hotel in Hyannis, kids from Bourne will be competing against 866 other students from 12 different schools for the chance to advance to the state level at Boston and ultimately the international level in Orlando, Florida. While at this conference, students will be working on networking, competing competing and interacting with hundreds of other like-minded, driven individuals.
Yeah, I mean, DECA's really taken off at the school. I mean, last year we had how many kids?
Only like 20-something.
Yeah, and now we're up to 90-something.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just crazy.
Yeah, it definitely
DECA's
is
really
crazy.
taken off.
And to finish this off, we actually had 3 kids from Bourne march in the Rose Bowl Day Parade in Pasadena, California. John Barmashi, Caden Doherty, and Jaclyn Valencia were all selected to be a part of New England High School Honor Band, which was the band that marched in the parade. And we actually got to meet with them and ask them a couple questions. So let's take a look at that.
Hi, I'm Jake Roux, and I'm here with the 3 students who participated in the Rose Parade. State your name and what instrument you played.
I'm Caden Doherty. I played baritone.
I'm John Barmashi, and I played alto saxophone.
I'm Jaclyn Valencia, and I also play baritone.
How are you guys selected to participate in this parade?
So it was a nomination process through the New England Honor Band.
So our teacher nominated us, and you have to get selected just to apply. So it's like a 3-step process.
And what was your favorite part about this parade?
I would say the atmosphere, all the people there watching us from different parts of the world. It was just a very unique experience for all of us.
I met a lot of new people, and just when you turn TV corner, that's where the cameras first hit you. It's downhill for about half the parade, so it's like a good 3 miles, and you could see just grandstands on both sides, like 150 feet tall, just pools of people.
It was something really amazing to be a part of, and it was just crazy how so many people come from around the world just to see us, and well, not just us, but everyone in the parade. So I feel like it was really good.
And what was it like to play with more experienced performers than yourselves?
It was definitely different than what we're used to in concert band, because we're upperclassmen. We're used to being like the leaders in the group, but we were with college band students who are used to this kind of marching, so it was very different for us.
It definitely makes you better. 'Cause if you're always just kind of the best person in the class, or like the best 3 people in the class, then you don't improve too much over time. So this is a good experience.
It was nice to be with other experienced people, because there was college students, and we got to learn and receive feedback from them. So
Yeah, it's definitely a pretty cool experience for you guys and for Bourne High School. And I believe that's how we're going to wrap this one up. We'll see you next time on Keeping Up with Canalmen.